Hi everyone, I hope you are. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So the bulls really are going upstairs here, aren't they? Slowly but surely, Bitcoin's just etching up slowly, isn't it? Okay, and there is a couple of patterns here that I'm going to show you with breakout targets, but we can't deny that this is a beautiful pattern for Bitcoin. It's called many things. It's a W double bottom pattern and equally an ascending triangle. Now this is a very, very strong reversal pattern that Bitcoin is actually putting in right now under the EMAs. Okay, when everyone's really, really fearful of continuation and some big capitulation down here, Bitcoin sort of spun on itself and it's right now printing a beautiful W double bottom pattern and essentially an ascending triangle. So it's all about this key level of resistance. See this white trend line just there and the weekly 20 EMA. If we can see the week out and close, I think what we've got 3 days, 15 hours, so literally 4 days to get our ass above that 20 and close out above would be an extremely bullish statement from Bitcoin. So all eyes on this weekly close. Okay, a lot can happen in a week. Like I said to you, look at the wicks, you come up, you come down. Now there is a possibility right here that we could run into this weekly 20, not close above it and start to come back down. Now if we do start to come back down, we do want to see this trend line held just there, and equally there is another trend line that we do want to see ourselves close outside of, and it's this pennant basically, because these are technically continuation patterns. You run into resistance right there, you come back down, you continue, and with that you'll have a breakdown target down here retesting these lows, which I do not think is going to be really easy to fall through, by the way. But anyway, that's a different story. But right now we can't ignore this pattern. It's a very, very strong reversal pattern, especially on the weekly time frame, a W double bottom pattern and essentially an ascending triangle where you're coiling up under resistance and support and you come really close to the apex. Now I'll show you, every time you get really close to the apex on the W bottom pattern or ascending triangle for Bitcoin, under the EMAs, you see a breakout candle, a big candle, basically. So it's all about breaking this key level resistance for Bitcoin, because at some point when it breaks, you're going to see potentially a 10k candle, right? So let me show you in the historical data here for Bitcoin. Now, does it mean that Bitcoin is in a bull run and crypto's in a bull run? Of course it doesn't. The thing that I'm looking for here is this retracement to this high, because this is the thing that gives the game away. Like I said to you, the whole way down here, I'm looking for the bear market structure. I've not got it yet. I've got corrective structure, a potential ABC correction down to that low. So what we do need to see is this retracement kick in, which it looks as though it is. It's potentially kicking in right now to trace to that all-time high, and it's at that point, what does Bitcoin do? Does it come up and do a simple ABC and continue and breaks the high, or does it actually come up right now, retrace, breaks out of this pattern, and at that point, if it comes up and starts to roll and comes back down and retest them lows, that's your bear market. That's your confirmation of bear market structure just there. Okay, I can't tell you in a bear market just because you've corrected to that low. Okay, I'll be lying to you. Okay, I'm looking for the correction. I'm looking for the corrective format basically and price structure for Bitcoin to say, okay, yeah, you're in a bear market basically. These corrections to support are not bear markets. They're corrections, they're retracements, and they're healthy. They're part and parcel of the waves in which crypto moves. So right now everyone thinks we're in a bear market. So many people, bear market, 20k, 14k and all that kind of stuff, but all you've done is retrace to these last year lows that you put in, the foundation that you created in 2021 for Bitcoin. And right now you can't deny that you're creating a beautiful reversal pattern on the weekly time frame, looking to break out. Okay, obviously no guarantees, run into resistance, start to come down, you're looking at a bit of a bull trap just there, and you're going to roll and come down. No one's got a crystal ball. Okay, but this is beautiful price structure if ever I've seen it, and I'll show you examples of where I have seen it. Okay, and I'm not lying to you. Just here you've got a beautiful under the EMAs similar pattern, ascending triangle. What happens when you get really close to the apex, just like you are now? You break out in a god candle just there, the end of the previous bear market just there in 2018, which I remember really well. Again, you're under the EMAs. What happened? You called up in a W bottom pattern, getting really close to the apex, boom, breakout god candle basically. Now there is another pattern here. Let me show you. In the previous bear market just here, you come down, you're doing all this bear market structure, which is what I've not got yet. I've not seen it to say we're in a bear market. We're coming down and you've again got a beautiful ascending triangle under the EMAs, and at that point you broke out in that beautiful god candle. But what did you do? You retraced to this high, created a dead cat bounce, and then you rolled and continued to fizzle out, and then you got really close to the apex of a large descending triangle, at which point you capitulated. So at the minute, you've come down in a whopping correction, okay, and I'm looking for the structure to tell you you're in a bear market. I'm not lying to you, I'm showing you here with pure technical analysis. Okay, so right now this is a key level resistance that if Bitcoin breaks it, you're going to see a God candle, because I've just shown you 4 instances just there where you do see a God candle out of a break of an ascending triangle under the EMAs. So, you know, let's not get too excited. It's not doing it yet, but if we do start to break out, you're going to have a beautiful pump to the upside. And I think that your technical target, we can give you that technical target straight off the bat. You know, you're looking at a beautiful little pump, and your technical target would be, once you break that with key volume and, you know, breakthrough and hold and back test, and you start to close above that 20 EMA as well, which is right on the knuckle. Look at that, it's right on that key level resistance. You're looking at a 52, 53k Bitcoin just there, which is a, you know, a God candle basically, you know, 20%. But let's not forget that this 20 is key resistance, and you could potentially start to come back down into this level of support. And it's at that point, you know, if Bitcoin loses that and starts to close outside of that, then this is, you know, a bit of a fake out pattern basically you've been building since January. And at that point you start to roll, you lose that, you're going to come down and retest these lows, but it's not doing it yet, but we'll trade on confirmation. Okay, so what we're looking for is a close above the weekly 20 EMA at roughly 43475, and that is an extremely bullish statement from Bitcoin. And I do think you'll see some kind of God candle, and then this is your low of the correction, and right now we're looking to retrace to that high, and whatever Bitcoin does in this instance here is going to give the game away, whether or not you're in a bear market or a bull market looking to take out them highs. Okay, so that's basically Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed that update, but there is a trade here. Basically, if you do start to see the close above this key level resistance just there, and especially the weekly 20 EMA, then you've got a beautiful long up to around about 53k, I think it is, for Bitcoin. So hope you enjoyed that little update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned, and thank you for your support. Take care everyone. Back soon with another update on Bitcoin. Bye bye.